wonder if that's a deliberate tactic. Try and negate the height advantage of Materazzi. Here's Tadej again, low. Totti! 1-0! Well, it's the perfect start for Roma. They've thrown themselves at Inter in these early stages. 3 low crosses. And from the third, it's third time lucky. And it's Francesco Totti. Who else? Who's driven his side into the lead in less than a minute. Absolutely perfect start for the Giallorossi. Into defence at 6s and 7s. Tadej, for the second time in quick succession, being given too much space. Totti controlled the awkward pass that was behind him. He got it so well under control. Spun. And Francesco Toldo, well, his first act of the game of significance is to pick the ball out of the back of the Inter net. Thumb goes into the mouth in the now familiar celebration for Totti. A few concerned faces among the Inter shirts. Here's another shot, comes in, it's 2-0! What a strike! Well, it seemed to take a slight deflection closer to the net, but it was superbly hit. And look at the face of Francesco Toldo, he can't quite believe it, can he? Daniele De Rossi has found a way past him. And what a way past him. Like Totti, it's his second goal of the Coppa Italia. Original hit, and it was De Rossi. Well, he certainly meant it. Mexes with the shot. Don't really get a perfect view of from the replay there of De Rossi deflecting the ball, reacting. Specialist in the Coppa Italia. He's won it for the last 3 seasons, twice with Inter, I've already mentioned, and with Lazio the preceding season, 4th season. Also won it when he was coach of Fiorentina, and there's another chance here, 3-0! And Roma are absolutely shredding the champions of Italy. It's 3-0 with quarter of an hour on the clock. And the fans here cannot believe their eyes, and nor can Francesco Toldo, and nor can Roberto Mancini. Disappointedly, he turns back to the bench. Lovely slide rule pass, and what a clever finish from Perotta. Does get forward to good effect, but that's a finish that any striker would be proud of. Kivu, lovely pass through Maicon's legs. And you can see what it means to Luciano Spalletti. Roma. It's cut out by Maicon. Here's Figo. Pass ahead of Maicon, he's too far ahead, and Pizarro gets in, but that's a poor back pass. And Crespo! Well, he's the arch finisher, isn't he? Takes full advantage of the bad back pass from Pizarro. Played without looking, the Chilean. And Doni has been rounded. And the score has been brought back to 3-1. And we are in for another treat here between these two fine sides. The top 2 teams in Italy, if you're looking at the league table. Milan fans might have something to say about that, in view of the fact that they're in the Champions League final. Neither of these 2 teams are. Panucci with the opportunity across, he's got plenty of time to do it. Mancini! 4-1. They've got so much time down the Inter left. Toldo spilled the cross at full stretch, and Mancini reacted quickest and turned it home. And it really is turning into a rout here. Stankovic seems to get in his keeper's way, but Toldo will have to look at himself there. It wasn't a particularly difficult claim. Mancini swivelling, keeping the ball low, keeping it on target. Roma in a 4-1 lead here. What a game. Pizarro has won the corner. And it seems to come off the Chilean last, but corner is the decision, and Roma another chance to put Toldo under pressure. Take it, having a comes. Oh goodness me, what a header! What a splendid goal from Cassetti. 5-1 Roma lead. It's turning into an absolute rout. Was it Panucci? It was Panucci behind him. Great header from Christian Panucci. 7th goal of a productive season, 5 in the league. The rest of this season, next season in the Champions League to prove that. Goodness me, they are proving it this evening. They're playing against an Inter Milan team, it must be said, who seem to have given up. Comes the cross, Crespo, it's 5-2! Inter have been very one-paced for most of the match. Crespo's had 2 chances and scored twice. Well, Inter will be desperate to hang on to him next season. Training ground exercise at the moment, isn't it? Amount of goals that are flying in, there was no way Donny was going to get there once Crespo judged the run. Never going to be any other outcome. Full of confidence at the moment. Capable as well. Drives it! Oh, it swerved horribly, and it's 6-2. And it's Panucci's second. And Toldo again will not want to see replays of that. You can see from his face just what's going through his brain. He's had a horrible game, the reserve keeper. Once one of Europe's finest shot stoppers. But the lack of regular first-team football has cost him. Look at that shot from Totti. It goes fairly centrally. Toldo out of position, it must be said. Can't hold it. Not strong enough wrists to get enough distance on it. Buffon would have had fists clenched there and battered it away 20 yards. Instead, Toldo lets it drop.